Up, who isn't, and what's the most critical number of all? Exclusive new polling on where Michigan stands right now when it comes to the presidential race. Glad you're with us tonight for Local 4 News at 11. Off the top, our exclusive Local 4 Detroit News poll. Our numbers showing right now that 31%, just over 31% of the voters favor Donald Trump.
But Hillary Clinton is enjoying a 9-point lead. In fact, she's got a 9-point lead over her Republican opponent.
The glaring number that we've found, perhaps, though, is that 61% of voters believe Donald Trump is unqualified to be president.
Well, Mara McDonald joins us now. She's in downtown Detroit, where Trump will be on Monday. Trump has his work cut out for him, Mara.
Carmen, he sure does. And here's why that 61% number is so critical. If that number remains static over the next 100 days, it means that Donald Trump could do potentially some real damage to down-ballot Republicans in this state. Take a look.
I have never seen such dramatic or historic numbers as what we're looking at.
Pollster Richard Zuba on that 61%. Take a look. It means the GOP nominee needs to do some work here. But Trump does have his support. If you look at the geographic breakdown, he leads in Macomb County and northern Michigan in the Upper Peninsula. But Clinton has Wayne, Detroit, Oakland, and perhaps most remarkably, the west side of the state, which has historically been strong GOP. Trump is running neck and neck with Clinton in male voters, but he is getting crushed in women. Only 1 in 4 women in Michigan are voting for him.
Female voters are taking control of this election right now. They don't like the tone, they don't like where this is going, and they have decided that Donald Trump is not qualified.
But here's the other takeaway. The enthusiasm for both of these candidates and this election are at what Zuba calls historical lows. And if this election was held today, independents wouldn't turn out.
I am not excited to come out and vote this year. This actually turned into an election where I'll be voting for the person I hate the least.
I really am not sure what I'm going to do. I will not vote for Hillary, but I'm really questioning Donald Trump right now. There's no wisdom greater than kindness, and I'm just not seeing the kindness I need.
Back here live, Trump rolls into town on Monday. He has some ground to make up here. And Devin, Carmen, we have an enormous amount of polling data. I mean, we're talking down to minutia that I couldn't possibly get into tonight. If you are interested in taking a look at the nitty-gritty here, all you're going to have to do is get on our web channel, click on Detroit.com. It has everything. I mean, A to Z, and it is fascinating to look at. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
No doubt it's going to keep a lot of people, not a lot of people, but certainly the people who are really interested in this up to all hours of the night. But let's talk about Gary Johnson, though. He's the Libertarian candidate. Is he cutting into Trump at all?
He is, Carmen. You know, he's only polling like 7.5% statewide here in Michigan, but he's giving Trump some real problems in southeast Michigan, where he's doing about 10.5%, and exceptional problems on the west side of the state. So Gary Johnson is a fly in the ointment for Donald Trump here, at least at this snapshot in time. Back to you.
All right, just another reason to check out, click on Detroit.com. All right, thank you, Mara.
And let's talk about Monday as he hopes to close that gap. Donald Trump will be in Michigan on Monday, expected to speak at the Detroit Economic Club at noon in what is being described by his campaign as a major economic policy conference speech. The event will be held at the Marriott Renaissance Center. You can count on us for live coverage.